divine flavors. Sadhya, Sadhya, the traditional feast of Kerala. That's correct. Sadhya, divine flavors. Well, if there is perfection in anything in this world, I think Sadhya is the manifestation of eating perfection, of food perfection, of the way it is conceptualized. It's really perfect. I think one has to indulge in Sadhya. I strongly recommend this just to get a taste of how traditionally the people, the culture derived the right way to be eating food. It's a total vegetarian diet. It is served on a fresh plankton leaf. It has a spread of not less than a dozen items, a very lush sambar with not less than almost 15 to 20 flavors. Very traditional, easy to make, a lot of vegetables, great color and great texture with immense amount of gravy in it that moistened hot rice. And then we have kalan. It is a curd-based kalan. There are finer way to make this kalan, and that is to stir and then evaporate the moisture from it as much as possible, and then you can get the thickness of the gravy of the curd, the condensed form of the curd, with some vegetables, mostly root vegetables, maybe raw banana, maybe yam. Kutu curry is a mixture of many vegetables and heavily spiced. It has less amount of gravy. Avial is again with a lot of drumsticks. It has coconut base and coconut oil interlaced in it into its fabric, and the texture can be of two way, either with flowing gravy or a very dry, a very solid format. It has carrot, it has garden peas in it, and it has sometimes raw banana. And we have olen. That's one of my favorite. Olen can be done in two ways. One is with a kind of beans, the moong dal, or it can also moong dal and pumpkin. There's a combo of moong dal and pumpkin in olen, with laced with coconut oil, and excellent flavor comes out of olen. And also it is a white dish. It is done in coconut milk with melon, with white melon, with ginger, so that it retains its spiciness as well as its the color, the milky white color, and the depth of understanding of how the digestive process works in the tradition of Kerala eating is immense, because the combo of certain spices, for example in olen is with ginger, it enhances digestive system, whereas the other one, it is more spiced with chili, and some of them has mustard in its dominant taste. And we have thoran. Thoran is just a dry, totally dry vegetable mix. It could be beans and carrot, it could be cabbage, it could be any vegetable, but essentially it has no moisture. Uperi is fried banana in various shapes. Raw banana is sliced and chopped and then fried in nice hot coconut oil and served fresh. Sharkara uperi is something that's the same. Raw banana is marinated, it's fried and marinated in a gravy of jaggery and then left to dry with jeera, with ginger sometimes, and then a pinch of salt. And here it shows lemon pickle, mango pickle, and ginger curry. Ginger curry is generally sweet. In Malayalam it's called puli inji. It is with tamarind and with ginger, and served as a pickle, but with a taste of sweetness. There's also a ginger in curd. It's called inji thaira. Then we have rasam here. Rasam, a nice, a strong liquid with good flavors, with tamarind, with amount of tomato in it. And to end it all, of course, there is a ritualistic element called paripu curry, a simple dal, which is not really spiced. It's here. And then prathaman. Prathama means most important. We have, it's also a genre of payasams or kheer, a genre of kheer. It's prathaman. There is palada prathaman. Palada means the flaked, the rice powder is then flaked, and it's in the ada form. It's a flaked slabs, very tiny flaked slabs, cooked in milk with jaggery. And the other type of prathaman is banana prathaman, which is flavor of banana cooked into it, as its texture, as its content is sweetened banana. Or it could also be the wheat prathaman, Godambu prathaman. So I once again introduce you to this many items. We have sambar. This is sambar, and this is 3 types of prathamans. The dal, this is the dal here, and the rice, as you can see. To add some crispiness into the mixture is papad here, curd, and then we have avial, olen, thoran, kutu curry, etc. All this together gives an excellent eating experience. I strongly recommend that you do it. It is certainly traditionally a vegetarian diet, and what can be a deterrent to a good sadhya experience is to commercialize it and to make it into cost-cutting category. So when you do a cost cutting, then the quality and the taste of this takes a back seat, which is not recommended, that you think of it as cost cutting or even as a non-vegetarian possibility into a sadhya.